Okay, so Urkla, she got the Ring of Extra Ring. Jest, you pre-ordered an item. And Perry, you're looking at a set of armor.
2 potions.
And
I pre-ordered and got 2 potions today.
And then Bictima, you're trying to see if you can get an exotic animal, I'm guessing.
You got any access to fucking flying animals that I could pop up on?
Let's see here.
There are literally wings, flying wings you can get in the item list. They're on the bottom.
Yeah, actually, we do have a set of griffins coming in next week, if that's something that you're interested in. They're not really bred for combat, but you can definitely ride them.
Aesthetic griffins, who cares about I want combat griffins.
Oh, they can fly. They got quite a bit of range on them.
Aesthetic griffins.
Can I get very rare items?
Yeah.
Yeah, 25.
I would like to get a weapon then.
As long as it's not wondrous.
The dwarven thrower.
The memes.
I love the dwarven throw.
There's only one dwarven thrower in all the universes. You know you can't use that, George, right?
No? Oh. It has to be by a dwarf. Oh, forget that. I didn't even see that.
You have to get another item to use that as a human.
Can you find
it's
it?
investment. It's investment.
Yeah, can you find a dwarf to attune it for you?
No. The real rules are you need to have the dwarven belt of strength and the dwarven thrower and I think a dwarven gloves or some shit. You need 3 items for it. Because I remember when I fucked up and gave it to Sean, I looked up how to actually get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess maybe if you get... Oh, that's wondrous, though.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say a belt of dwarven kind.
Yeah. The belt of dwarven kind, and I think there's a gloves related to it, and then you can use a dwarven thrower properly. You're basically Thor at that point.
Dwarven plate.
Oh, is it plate? I think it's a plate. It might be.
No,
I know there's
Dwarven
3
plate,
items.
but it just gives you the bonus to AC and prevents you from being moved, which that's not bad actually.
You shall not pass.
I'm surprised the Dwarven thrower isn't wondrous.
It's because it does such little damage, technically speaking.
You could get some spells too, up to level 5.
How about Wish?
It's not level 5.
I don't even know if you can get a
Discount
wish
wish
scroll.
Okay, so we can get 2 scrolls, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get...
Can I go?
2 spells. I'll get 2.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Alright, I want these 2 scrolls.
Thank you.
Other plane?
Who you trying to reach out to right now?
And this. Those are the ones that I want.
He wants to kill a god, remember?
I guess that's true. Alright. Yeah, sure. Alright, she'll hook you up with a dimension door, and... Can you cast these, though? I don't think you can.
They're level 5. I could. You said I could use them. It's just the DC is 15, I guess, right?
Yeah, but they gotta be ranger spells.
Do
No,
they?
they don't.
Then fighters can't use scrolls.
No,
Unless they're
If you have a spell scroll, you could use it.
Yeah.
What?
You could, and anyone could use any scroll. It's just the DC is related to the scroll itself. And if you fail, the scroll just gets used. Basically, it doesn't actually activate the spell.
if you're an Eldritch Knight, because it says if it's on your class's spell list, you can read the scroll and cast without material components. Otherwise, it's unintelligible.
Okay.
Okay, so regular fighters can't cast.
Yeah, unless they're Eldritch Knights.
Okay. We'll come back to this, man.
Both scrolls best.
I'm good. I'll just tell you to the spells later. I'm gonna get scrolls anyway.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you could always look up what you want.
They do not need any more of that.
Although you should probably pick soon, because then actually now that I think about it, you just be like, oh, I'm flashing back, and actually I have these scrolls for this exact situation.
Man, ranger spells suck.
Yeah.
They only go
That's
to
right.
5, and like these aren't that great.
I didn't even know what happened. What happened with
Griffins. How long do you have to wait for a combat griffin?
I don't think he's giving it to you, Sean.
I'll say you could probably get druid spells too. And if you get one of those feats that give you like access to like bard spells or whatever, or like a bard cantrip, I'll let you use bard scrolls too.
Alright, so we can't get wondrous items that are under very rare, right?
You can't get wondrous items until you have like 3,000 funds each.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
Alright, I want this. And hold on.
Can I get a? Can I get a? Let me see something.
Ooh, okay.
Gaius? So it's pretty much suggestion.
For 30 days.
That's pretty good. Sure.
Alright.
Where the fuck did you even find that, Sean?
I just looked up druid spells.
Okay.
Oh shit, geese. I hope I don't die because reincarnate's a fucking bitch.
I hope none of you guys die.
I hope all y'all die.
Let me get a great sword of Frostbrand.
Didn't you just get plate?
No, I'll just keep my regular armor.
Frostbrand Greatsword. You hear what I said? Okay. That would be 75 funds to get that. Oh no, it actually,
you know what?
150 actually.
How much would it be for 1 second?
I was looking at that. That sounds pretty cool.
Which one? Frostbrand?
Yeah.
Where is that?
It's a rare item. I mean, very rare.
Very rare. Yeah. Yeah, just look up Frost.
Oh.
Control
I thought we can't.
F.
I thought we can't get very rare yet.
No, we can. We get very rare, but you can't get wondrous items.
Oh.
So there are like subcategories within very rare.
Yeah. Yeah, 150, George, if you want that.
How much do I have?
I don't know, how much do you have, George?
I have 1 million.
Damn, Brian, this spell, Geas, you can
yeah,
at higher levels. You can make the duration 1 year and above until its life is ended.
I'll get it, Brian.
Okay, so minus 150?
Wait, is our gold the same as our funds?
Oh, where's he getting fun?
Yeah, did I update that?
The same as funds.
I don't think you. I don't know where you put funds.
I think I told you guys to do it, but I'm guessing you guys
Yeah, we're supposed to be tracking ourselves.
didn't do that.
Yeah, mine's still 9.
So, if y'all don't know, last you were at like 4,500. You gained the 500 from that last one, but you spent money on that mission. So I'd probably put you back at like 4,500, and then we split that amongst the four of you then.
Yeah, because
I
my
got
GP count
8,500, I think. That's what I got down on my character.
8,500 gold.
No, no, sorry, 850.
Oh yeah, I'm 751
Okay.
right now. But
Oh.
funds wise, I'm 9.
Okay, so
Funds.
I don't think we're keeping track of gold. I think we're just tracking funds.
Just keeping track of funds, yeah. So if it's in your gold and it says 751, that's probably how much funds you have.
oh, I think last time the only thing I ever bought last time was the snake oil. And now I bought the ring of extra rings.
Oh damn! So I can
Well,
totally
how
buy a
much-
shit ton of shit.
So how much would I have now?
I
You would have
mean,
to ballpark it.
if you don't know, and Urklash is
Yeah,
850, then I'd put you at 800.
Okay, so 800 minus 150
Yeah.
is 650.
Yeah, and write that down somewhere on your sheet. If you don't know what you have, I'm just putting you at 800.
Yeah, alright. 650 is fine. Then I'm gonna look at some armor really quick.
Alright, well, you already got your one item if you're getting that sword, so.
So then there's an additional cost if you
Okay.
want to buy another item.
Yeah, it's going to be twice as much, though. If you want to
Oh,
buy
I
more
think
per mission.
Dandy left me his flying carpet.
No, he did not.
He
He wore
left
that.
on that, yeah. Everyone's like, give me your shit, Dandy.
Yeah.
We all saw him fly in, onto the hype train with it.
Yeah. Alright, so everyone, you've done your shopping. You've all seen Dandy off. And it's the next day, you guys have fully rested. And as you guys recall, there was that guy, the one that claimed to have kidnapped your friend Stella. Who else? Stella, Cloak, and Tiffany.
Fucking lawyer.
Yep. And he requested that you meet him at the docks if you want to see your your captive friends once more. He was upset recently because you guys have killed the Jagdeeps. He claims to be the true heir, but from what you guys know about the Jagdeeps, that it was like just them. There was like rumors about like maybe that they had a father somewhere, but he rejected the fortune. So you're not sure who this is. It could be the father, but this person wants you to meet them at the docks.
All right. Our numbers are slowly dwindling, guys. We used to be 6 dicks. Now it's just a table.
Table.
So the table has 4
Well,
legs.
Braviary's got a dick.
Yes, anyway. So I guess we're going to the docks.
Oh, and this dog's not a bitch.
I mean, do they count as actual members of our... What are we now? Round table?
Are we still detected?
I don't think so anymore. I mean, it seems like you guys
Fine.
giving that up.
I mean, we're currently technically working under you, Victima, because you're Lord High.
Lord Victor.
Yes, and what we will do is we will take over the city. We will get rid of the guilds one by one. Each one of us will have a house.
Okay.
It will be run by each of our houses.
Anarchy will reign supreme.
I agree. I'm down for
Nice.
this. So, do we want to get our legal representation taken care of then?
You know what? I want my Mama Tay's house. I'm gonna give the house to Perry Cruz.
Let's wait till the debts are fixed up because he will ruin this shit and it will be thrown into the street like tomorrow.
Nah, don't worry, I'm gonna get my Mama Tay's pretty soon. So, Perry Cruz, I dub thee leader of House Jagdeep.
First
Oh,
action of being leader of House Jagdeep, I name my successor Pluto Jr.
A wise decision.
Now this can totally not go wrong. I hope you
Should
got money,
anything-
Perry.
Should anything ever happen to me, Pluto Jr. shall take the reins of the estate.
Unless someone kills you and then they just take the reins.
Oh man, they'd have to technically serve under the dog, which doesn't seem that hard to do.
Technically, no, because if it's keep what you kill.
This does not exactly keep what you kill, especially if you have successors.
If you have
Really?
successors, yeah.
You have to kill the successors too.
Basically.
Oh, Jesus.
Remember,
So if you own anything, you have to have like a whole line of fucking successors.
yeah, remember the chick, the vampire bitch?
Yeah.
She had a daughter,
Never had
apparently.
Yeah, but just remember, your successors can still kill you.
He's still
Basically.
around, right?
Who?
The vampire girl?
The Lady Rosestorm's daughter.
The little girl.
No, the little girl, yeah. She apparently is powerful as shit.
Yeah,
It's orange.
we're just like, man, whatever. We're still gonna take over the house.
Yeah, no, it was orange like that boy.
That was fucking orange.
Orin didn't get a damn thing she was trying to say.
It's fucking bullshit, Brian.
Keep what you kill, Brian. Yeah, but it was a successor. So what? Well then, I mean, hey.
This bitch needs to get out of my house, Brian.
Yeah, he was like, look, it's gonna be okay. Just, we're gonna take over the house, and you're gonna be protected by us.
You killed
Very
my mother,
Very
and you
convincing.
come here to take my home? Fuck you.
Yeah,
And-
All right.
just basically living in the house, but she's actually the person that owns it.
What's that?
Duet this video and do not laugh.
Are we just like living in the house and she technically owns it?
No,
No, that's
Jack
a different
Deep
place.
House,
That
to
was
be
a-
honest.
Yeah, the
The other
Jagdeeps
house.
didn't have any heirs appointed.
Okay, cool.
We own this place. Well, technically,
I'm gonna give Brian George any rings or whatever prove that I own the place. I'm just gonna give it to George. George owns House Jack Deep now.
I mean, he has to kill you though. That's the problem.
It feels like you're
Just
setting
give
him
it
up.
up.
I mean,
You
he's
can
definitely
just give it up. Why the fuck you have to? You don't have to die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's written in blood and by blood.
Here, I want to give you $10. You have to kill me though, Clayman.
You see this gold here? You want to borrow money? You have to kill me first.
That's how Necroid works. You gotta get killed and then you get brought back.
All right. I guess I owe you $10. Here it is.
Any form of commerce is deadly as fuck.
Alright, so
I guess we're doing this while we're walking to the docks.
sure. And you guys make your way to the docks.
Oh, we scout out the ship?
Yeah, you can scout it out. You can give me an investigating roll over here.
Wait, what fucking ship?
Or perception.
I'll investigate.
What about ship?
No, Sean said shit, not shit.
If I use Braviary Gary to fly around, can I get advantage on this?
You remind me of someone.
Hey, look, I'm not asking him to be a doctor, all right? This actually makes sense. Okay. Or at least like some plus whatever.
Yeah. You could have him take a look. In this situation, since it's, I was gonna say controlled, you can have advantage.
All right. Damn. Okay.
Alright.
Anything cool?
Yes.
That I already didn't find.
Yeah, so what you see is the docks is, as it usually is, surrounded by lost souls, just navigating the area. At the meeting location, though, I guess you're trying not to be seen, you're just trying to see what the situation is like. You see directly on the pier, there is some kind of like shadowy spirit-looking figure. It doesn't look like the regular lost souls, it's more darker and ominous seeming in nature. It doesn't notice you, but it does seem to just be waiting by the docks, almost enshrouded by mist. So it's very hard for people to see it, but you can see it. You were able to glean it.
Do I see our people near them, tied up or bagged or something?
No, it just seems to be the spirit by itself.
All right. I guess he walks back to the group, seeing the bird fly above his head. So the guy's alone. Our people aren't there. It's kind of shifty. Seems like a dick. We're killing this person, right? Like, this is a thing? If they don't tell us what they want.
Oh,
Why wouldn't they tell us what they want?
we've killed a lot of people so far. I mean, why stop now?
There's a lot more to go.
Yeah, you're right. Man, I love waking up in Neck Room. You could die tomorrow or never.
Yep, end up as one of these undead.
Who do they want to see? Did they have a name in general on the letter? Or did
I
he
think it
talk
was
to
just
somebody?
us total.
Let's see if I can find a letter. Maybe I put it in your inventory.
Dude, I would have to roll a 97 or 100 to be reincarnated as a tiefling if I die.
This is the letter.
Your precious shapeshifting friend, lovely intern, pain and ass lawyer. I wonder which one is. It's Coppin, due to me.
Coppin was the lady, right?
Yeah, she was the sister.
Oh, right. This was the whole incestual bullshit.
Alright. Well, Barry's gonna jump on his horse, donning the new flag of the new estate of the rue.
You know, we only own like a castle, right? We don't own an actual state, but okay.
Well, that's where like our fortune is, right? Like our not our fund, whatever it is, like our funds or something like that, right? That's what they want from us, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
And your funds, too, that you've taken.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that.
So Barry's gonna jump on his horse that has the new flags that we're now flying at the manor, And I'm gonna be like, all right, you guys, you stealth around and follow close behind. Urkel, you're my. Let's roll. I'll just say you're my bodyguard.
Look at this guy taking over already.
I'm your bodyguard. Bodyguards get paid.
Well, you got quite the body to guard.
He's not wrong.
Wrestle you for it.
Huh?
I'll wrestle you for it.
All right. Perry jumps off the horse and right onto Urkel.
Power is only understood in this world. I press the digitation popcorn and
Let's
hands
do
it to
this.
Sigma.
Wow.
Jesus.
Nah, it's done. Ooh.
I got you.
Yeah, you did.
It's always good to roll with the Oracle.
Can I detect magic with? Can I detect magic with?
This time. I'll help you out this
As a
time.
ritual, Brian?
Yeah, you can detect magic as a ritual.
You know, to be honest, Urkel,
So
I did not expect that to happen.
I guess while you guys are wrestling, he's casting his ritual. And what you
That guy?
Hold on.
what you conjure up is, or what you detect is conjuration magic coming from this guy.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so he's like probably not even a person. He's probably like some sort of. You said it was like a ghost, right, or something?
Yeah, it seemed like a wraith.
Well, I'll stealth around, and you guys as our vanguard, I guess?
Shit, do I have the spell? Or did I not learn it for this? Damn it, I don't have it. Forget it. Alright, I hop up back atop my horse, and I'm like, come along, Urgalash.
I'm gonna put guidance on myself.
Alright.
You guys
Yeah.
just skulk in the darkness, just trying to be seen. If we need backup, you guys can just jump in.
Damn, those are good stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Right.
When you turn around and say that, Jess isn't there anymore.
Oh, you both have 26s.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna... What's up?
I want to. I forgot I had this badass shit.
He's gonna hide underneath the horse.
What are you telekineting?
Well, I guess it's only 60 feet. Would he notice this? Nah, you know what? Forget it. I wanted to like have something over this dude's head, but 60 feet, I think he might see it. I don't know.
I thought you bought that ring.
It's a little foggy.
Is it?
It's a little foggy though.
It's
Like hard
foggy?
to see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
Okay. This is a dock, right? I want to get an anchor.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
want
that's
to
gonna
float
be
it.
Give me a beat a 10. Do like a perception or investigation roll. Let's see if you can find an anchor.
It's gonna have chains on it though, and then that's gonna be like clanking around.
I'm sure they have just like anchors hanging around that they haven't attached to ships, right? Is it
Yeah.
perception or investigation?
Yeah. Perception or investigation, beat a 10. Damn.
There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
the perfect one.
You find probably the most
This
perfect
anchor,
anchor.
this anchor looks more like a weapon than it ever does look like an anchor.
Yeah, it's also dry, not dripping water.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. This bad boy is gonna be floating over that dude's head. All right.
It's rusted and it looks like it has like
Just in
Literally-
case. In case they see any tricky business from this dude, he's gonna get an anchor on his head.
Basically,
Alright.
999 pounds.
Alright, fair enough. So, Perry, you're running in there with the Jagged Eight banner?
Yeah,
with
put
the
her
Perry
class
Ruse
down.
banner.
Okay.
Got Urgalash at my back.
You got Urgalash on your back. You're riding through this mist. As soon as you're about like 30 feet within this shadowy figure, you're finally able to make it out. And this is what you see. He does immediately recognize you, and he sees like the banner that you're carrying, and he's going to say, so you've come to bastardize the Jagdeep name, but at least you've come to surrender.
Urkalash, you heard that?
Yes, I'm sure you've seen the letter. And if you wish to see your friends again, then I suggest you come here and talk about the terms of your surrender.
I'd be tackling.
Okay. Go for it. Roll and tackle.
Is he not on? Is Urkalash not on? Is Ruse not on Urkalash's shoulders?
Ruse, I think they're both riding the same horse.
I'm back on my horse. He was behind me. He was following behind me.
Okay.
Wait, you think I'm carrying Perry Cruz on my shoulders? That's fucking mount.
Look, Urkalash is into weird shit, but I don't think he's into that kind of weird shit.
You just see Perry Cruz's horse trying along next to us, and he's sitting on my shoulders.
I mean, it's a funnier scene, but yeah.
Alright, Urkalash, are you magical?
Of course I'm magical.
Because otherwise you're going to find yourself actually going through this guy like almost like a fine mist.
Do I sense anything, Brian? My divine sense?
Resorting to violence already. You sense a strong evil, definitely, coming from this person.
Do I sense it anywhere else?
No, just from this guy. It seems that he's by himself. Now, how about we get on to my requests? What I need...
I'm gonna try and tackle him again.
Okay. You will find your attempts fruitless.
After he tackles, I'm gonna drop the anchor because I know it's not gonna work.
He's gonna look up and see this anchor just fall, just like right through him, and he's like, I knew it was wise to send a specter in my stead. You have proven to be quite violent, and that is a good thing. I have a few targets that I wish to get gotten rid of. You might find this an amicable situation, given that they own the Jagdeep house, my house, the one that you will be surrendering to me. We owe them some funds. And you will find this to be a quite fair arrangement, I believe.
Brian, while he's talking, can I investigate to see if the specter is like here by itself, or is like a specter that is being controlled from a certain distance away?
Sure. That would be an Arcana check. It'll be a bit of a tough one, but it would be an Arcana check.
Nope.
Yeah, all you can really tell is that it's definitely being puppeteered by somebody, but you're not sure exactly where they are.
This is magic.
So.
Try to tackle him, Rico.
What?
Try to tackle him.
You trying to tackle me? You gotta find me
Eventually-
first.
No. I'm saying that we should all try to tackle him.
Just trying to tackle this guy as he's talking to you.
Do it. Eventually it'll hit.
Strength in numbers.
This is quite absurd.
I just imagine, like, as he's talking, you see Urkalash jumping back and forth.
Yeah, just charging out of the mist each time to just tackle through this trade. Now, for each target killed, I'll release one of your captives to your party. And once all three have been dealt with, we can negotiate the wealth that you've inherited, and we could see a way for you to return it back to its rightful heir.
Wait,
Now,
which captives?
Your lawyer, your intern, and your investigator.
Well, honestly speaking, all I really care about is a lawyer.
Listen here,
You think we
Spectre.
care? You think we
Listen here.
care about them?
Listen here, Spectre. First of all, Perry does not deal with specters. So if you wish to deal with me, you will deal with me in person.
That's not how this works, Barry. And if you truly don't care about them, then I guess I'll just kill them and find another way to get back my fortune.
Arklash is just gonna start laughing and walk away.
Does my intimidation not work?
You trying to intimidate him into coming? I would say it's probably more along the lines of persuasion. But I would say the intimidation, what it probably did was, if anything, it convinced him that you're definitely someone to be afraid of. And I would say with that persuasion, what are you trying to do? That you want to meet him in person?
Yes. I'm like, I will even do you the favor of meeting you man to man.
Very well then. I suppose we should meet somewhere public then. Just you.
Sure.
I don't want your tackling friend around.
Well,
We'll tackle it again.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not for nothing, man. But like, if you kill our people, that sucks. You can always hire new ones. But what makes you think we'll give up what we earned?
He's hearing his voice from the shadows.
Yeah. Let's not be too high.
I like that you're very resourceful. But you'll find that this arrangement, since you believe that you'll be holding on to the Jackdeep funds yourselves, may work out for the both of us, considering that your house owes these gentlemen, these individuals, a bit of funds.
As a matter of fact, I have an even better proposition. Drop the facade and join the Ruse Association. Damn it.
Yes, I'm not interested in such a thing.
Hold up, time out. Can I speak, oh great Lord Ruse? If you don't mind.
Speak, shadowy figure.
Alright, cool. So, hypothetically, your main goal is what? You're just gonna help us kill off the people we owe money to? By the way, making us look like shitheads that don't pay back our debts, which is a bad thing in Necroon anyway. And second, you still want the house back regardless. Like, what's the point of this? What do we gain here aside from basically putting our necks out for a person who can't even show up in person? Says the person who's currently hiding in the shadows.
Well, yes, I wouldn't want to end up like Lady Roseborn or Lord Jagdeep. I'm much more intelligent than those fools. On the other hand, you believe that you have some kind of good reputation here. All the nobles know you've killed the Jagdeep family. So you're already starting off on a bad foot. Get rid of these ne'er-do-wells and maybe some people will look at you with a little more respect.
So you're saying if we start out by killing, just continue the killing so they know we're the house of killing. Basically.
Yes, if you stick with one thing, why change it?
Yeah, it is Necroon. It's not such a bad title to have.
Yes, so when you're ready, I can tell you about these targets.
So, how about we meet? Where do you want to meet at?
We'll meet after your first kill, and I will decide on the location then.
Sorry, I thought the agreement was we were going to meet to discuss this arrangement.
I don't feel entirely safe with this current arrangement, but you have my word that we shall meet. We have to show a bit of trust first, considering that you've killed my dear cousins and sister.
Oh, so how does more murder instill trust?
Well, it proves that you're willing to listen. So far, you've demonstrated that you aren't, considering all the attempts to tackle me and drop an anchor on my head.
Well, I am still standing here. And then I pull out my frost sword and I was like, if I wished to strike down your wraith, I would have already.
Yes.
As I resheath it.
Yes, it shows you're willing to talk. What were you gonna say, Jest?
I was gonna say, hold up. You said cousins and then sister, but they were brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
How is that a thing?
I wonder what that means.
That means that Jagdeep was his cousin, and his sister was the girl, Lady Rosethorn.
Wait. So you were brothers with Lady Rosethorn then?
My lineage isn't of importance here.
Well, it kind of is, because if we're gonna be dealing with you, we would like to. You know everything about us. We know nothing about you. We're about to kill some people.
You could go ahead and give a persuasion check then.
I wish to assist. I wish to assist my shadow advisor with the persuasion.
Yes, I do have familial bonds with a certain Lady Rosethorn. That is all that I'm willing to share with you.
All right, cool. So that means you weren't able to get the house from your niece then.
An interesting assumption.
Can we use some insight here?
Yeah, go ahead and insight.
Straight up fluttered, homie.
Yeah, you get the feeling. You get the feeling on that one.
He got bitched down by the bodyguard, by the butler.
So you are the little one that our accountant talked to.
No, George, it's not the same person.
Oh, I was wrong.
Wait, is Jess there now?
He's talking from the shadows.
How?
Because I have the best stealth.
Well,
He's my shadow. He is my shadow advisor.
Basically.
Well, regardless, let me tell you about these targets. First, there is Hexen, the Hydra Hunter. He's a captain of Hexen Sea Slayers. He captains a ship that solely focuses on the slaying of Hydras for their scales. Currently, he's looking for new crew members for his next expedition. We owe his clan, his establishment, 160 funds. Get rid of him, and we should consider the debt destroyed. Next is an individual rather infamous throughout Belisari. Big Jacqueline. He's a mob boss, leader of the Heir death dealers. He sits comfortably within jail, a prison ward at his beck and call. It allows him to run his operations from the safety of the cell. He believes that he has men out for his head, which is a good assumption, so he sits in his jail cell like a coward. If you could get rid of him, then consider the debt that we owe him, the 240 funds, wiped clean. Last is a rather troublesome champion. The Obsidian Imploder. He's a champion of the cult of Vergadane. He's a gambler that takes risks with his own life. He loves to fight, and he fights in the name of his god. We owe this champion 100 funds. Whichever order you wish to deal with these is entirely up to you, but I would like to see them gone.
Well, the fighter would be an interesting fight. Would you not say the same, Arkalash?
Yes.
What if we just pay his shit?
Hey, shit.
I mean, we could, but that's not your call anymore, Bick.
I mean, we all have funds.
Look, we'll kill the Obsidian Imploder. You let our what's her name?
Or dead forgiven, let's say.
What's that?
We will have our debt forgiven, whether through death or through negotiation.
Certainly. Death is the preferred route, but I suppose if you can negotiate something, then yes, that is another method to remove this debt.
Okay. I'm gonna cut the shadows.
Greetings.
Shut up. Cut them up, guys.
I'm listening.
All right. Don't tell him who you want, because he's not going to give us that person as the first person. All right. if all we want is a lawyer, just say we don't care about her. Then he'll. This is what they call reverse psychology.
Okay.
Yeah, what's a victim of wisdom? That was hella wise.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're pretty wise.
Yeah, I'm wise as fuck. 18, boy. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm wise as fuck, boy.
Yeah, fuck with victim. He knows.
Alright, Spectre. We will deal with one of these, and we will find you.
Yes, I will reach out to you and tell you where to meet me. Once the first debt has been cleared.
We only care for one of our friends.
Yeah, the one we want the most.
We only want the shapeshifter. The woman, you can do what you will.
Okay, Victima, roll deception.
Oh yeah, I'm great at deception.
Dandy's not here anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna guidance myself. Hey, does anybody want to help me with this deception?
I don't know. You see, you cast the guidance, Sean.
It's foggy.
Can I roll deception?
It has to be Victima. I'll give you the guidance.
Whatever.
Very well. And he smirks.
That's good.
Nah, he smirks. That's also not good.
I was waiting for you guys to say something, but none of you were saying anything.
I mean, you spoke before I could, so...
Yeah, okay.
Look, I get it, he's fucking around. You know we don't give a shit about the fucking thing, but please, our intern, she's the most important of them all. She's been with us for so long.
I get off my steed, and I come up to the Wraith, and I'm like, look, anything happens to any of our friends, we'll be after you. Goddamn.
Oh, I'm so terrified.
Alright, I canceled what I was gonna do. That crit fail took the energy out of me.
Can we trace the call, Brian?
Jess tried that already.
Yeah.
Well, fare thee well. I'm sure we'll be in contact again soon. Very shortly.
If only we had a spellcaster.
You do?
I got spells.
A good spellcaster.
Alright, and he will vanish into the fog.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm fading fucking hard. Someone want to take over Urklosh?
Urkalosh tackles the ocean.
Done.
until he drowns to death.
Ah, fuck off.
Well, we could just resurrect. You gotta reincarnate, so you can just bring him back.
As my slave.
Jest. Give
Yeah,
him
I
to
got
you.
it. Yeah, I don't... Whatever. I want to fight the big guy.
Alright.
Would.
So
Yes, let's go after the big one.
I mean, seems like the easiest option, honestly.
Oh my God, this should be easy, right? Number one, we talk to these people and we ask them who owes them that much money, and that'll help us find out who it is, and then we'll tell them that they sent us to kill them.
Well, technically speaking, the Jack Deeps owed them that much money. Wasn't it the dude?
Yeah. It's the
It has to
Jack
be him
Deeps guy.
specifically. Otherwise, the debt would just go to us, right? As the owners of House Jack Deeb.
Yeah,
It
you
did
guys
go to us.
inherited the debt, yeah.
So it has to be him specifically.
So now Perry owns the debt, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, so that debt. So we owe that debt to those people.
Yeah.
They want us to clear the debt before they take control of the estate.
Oh, so we kill these guys anyway. Fuck them.
You were gonna do it anyway, or something.
Or maybe they have
related.
information on the guy. So we need to at least get that from them first.
Yeah, we need to find out who the fuck this dude is.
I mean, we already kind of know, right? You said
Really?
the niece thing was right?
The what thing?
The niece? When Rico said that it was his niece or something?
Yeah,
guess,
so he's related to the vampire people.
Yeah, he's related to Rose, for as far as you can tell.
Sister
Yeah.
of Lady Rosestone or something.
Sister, which is gross because that means the Jack Deeps were cousins.
Mm-hmm.
We're not abandoning this
Again.
incest arc. I'm just.
Alright, let's make our moves to the fighting guy. Where is he?
Oh, aren't we at the docks? Where's this fish guy?
What fish guy?
We're at the docks.
Oh, you can find him. Yeah, his as far as he told him, this guy's looking for people to go out on his next expedition to slay hydras out at sea.
I mean, we'd probably have to join his crew or just kill him while he's sleeping.
Yeah, so it's really up to you who you want to pursue. I would say there's not
I think
really a
it would be-
timeline on them.
I'd say it would be easier with the fighting guy because we could just challenge him, and I'm sure he would be willing to accept our challenge.
Wait, so what's the deal that he would give us one person for each person we kill?
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
Do you have any idea who's going to give us first?
With that deception roll, I guess we'll see.
Probably not the one.
Probably not the lawyer because Brian's
Yeah.
a dick.
Wow.
The lawyer would be.
Brian is an idiot.
Hey, you guys rolled that deception, alright? So it's not on me.
Brian's smart. He's not gonna give us what we want.
No,
Alright.
he would have given it.
All right. So rock paper scissors.
I say we're already at the docks. You might as well get this guy.
All right. So how you want to handle him? We could either A, pretend to join his crew, kill him on board, or we could just kill him where he stands.
I mean, I'd prefer killing him where he stands, but I really don't want to leave town.
In front of
No.
his man at the docks.
No,
We can at least try to do this in a
technically
smooth
speaking,
manner.
wouldn't we get his house, his boat?
Look, do you want to go threaten his niece or his nephew that inherits his money? All right, let's not do this.
What are you talking about?
His lineage, whoever he has as his heir.
Everybody's got a family, all right? He's a sailor. He probably banged a bunch of broads.
Probably has like
Yeah.
a ton of heirs.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Speaking of, why not strike a deal with one of his illegitimate heirs? Maybe one of them would want to be, the next owner of the Kraken estate.
I mean, I don't see why not.
How much do Hydra scale sell for?
Hydra scales, you could get like 5 funds each, and if you get a sufficiently big enough Hydra, you could come home with quite a bit of pay.
How much? That's what I want to know.
Give us a rough estimate, Brian.
I would say what he promises is each person that joins his expedition will get 40 funds each, and then we split the remaining funds for whoever doesn't come back alive. So whoever's share, if they died on the trip, their share goes to the rest of the crew. because a lot of people
40
don't
times-
return from this.
Okay, so 40 times 4 for us, right? That's 160. And let's say there's like 5 of them. So it's like 300, almost 300 funds, 300 something funds.
So let's do this. Let's find out if there.
Like 400 funds.
Let's go find out if we could find one of his.
Guys, we could help him slay a Hydra. Kill him and his crew. turn into Hydra for like 400. We can come out and have his ship.
What do you say?
Archelaus tackles Perry.
How does that sound, guys?
Perry overpowers him.
Roll, bitch.
Well, I guess he did. Damn.
Yeah.
This guy gets ownership of the house and he just comes into it.
You've gotten good.
Guidance, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna tell you guys to stop acting like a bunch of jackasses. One.
I mean, you're not the leader of the house anymore, homie.
But I'm strong as fuck!
Damn.
You can get the fuck down, boy.
Ooh! Damn, Perry coming in on top.
In a headlock.
Justin is standing there going like, when did Perry get so... Since when the fuck did Perry get so fucking badass? Shit. Not to sell. I'll fuck with him tomorrow.
Perry's gonna walk on it. Perry's holding them both while he's on the horse. And he's like, let's go down to the docks, boys.
Us quietly follows. Intrigued.
Wait, are we gonna... What's the plan, guys? We gotta at least agree on that.
Alright, I like Victima's plan. Let's take them on the Hydra hunt. And while they're all licking their wounds, we'll finish them off.
Alright, so you guys are going to make your way to Hexen's Hydra, Hexen Sea Slayers?
But I think we should also follow up with my plan. We can find one of the heirs and see if they're willing to forgive the debt if we take care of his father or whoever this guy is to him. And then he could take the ownership of the whatever.
What? And then you start a new partnership with their company?
Yeah. We make an ally. We make an ally. We make some funds thanks to Victima's idea. We come out on top in all aspects.
Yo, what have you been drinking, Perry? You seem different. That labyrinth straight up fixed you.
I get +1 to my intelligence now.
This is reminding me of the intricacy of planning that we have when we play Blades in the Dark.
Alright, so you guys are going to try and gather some info and try and seek out one of Hexen's heirs, one of his children?
Yeah.
Alright, who are you hitting up to get this info from?
Jess, you know some people, right?
Sure. I can find somebody. So our goal is to find his heir and see if we could strike a deal.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we gonna meet up? Because I gotta go find people.
Once you find the information, we'll meet up at a bar on the docks. What would this bar's name be, Brian?
Dire Docks on the Rocks.
We'll meet up at Dire. We'll meet up at Dire. All right.
I guess we'll meet at Dire then.
I'm gonna start drinking already because I got nothing to do.
you already got shamed with your belt.
Alright, so you're gonna find a little, one of your contacts?
Yes. Who do I know?
Do you want me to come with somebody, or are you coming up with somebody?
Contacts, associations. Hold up. DB. DB knows stuff.
Alright. So you're gonna hit up your buddy DB Lock.
Yep.
And I guess you could meet him at the Dire docks. Do you want to bring your whole crew with you, or is it just gonna be you?
No, it's just me. I have to find information. They're gonna meet me at the Dire whatever, the beer place.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess me and Arkalos are having like a little wrestling match while we wait to meet him.
Alright, and Victima, do you want to do anything in the meantime?
Would anybody in like the Hunters Guild know anything about House Jack Deep or any of their surviving members? Would anybody there know anything?
You know what they might, if you want to hit up the Hunters Guilds to find out, because definitely Lord Jack Deep went on his own like hunting expeditions, and he probably would have lined up the Hunters Guild.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
Alright, so I guess we'll do Jest's thing? Or do you guys want to roll? Huh?
We can go, Jack.
Okay. Alright, so Jest, you meet up with DB. He's sitting in his haze-filled private quarters in the bar. He sees you approach, he raises his two skeletal fingers, and you see his eyes are just like completely just like red and blazed out, and he does like a come here kind of motion.
What's up?
How'd you do, man? Did my information I give you turn out all well? You got that whole thing with the whole investigator figured out, or what, man?
Oh yeah, no, that should turn out fine. Currently, though, we're apparently now the Lords of House Jag Deep. Wait, sorry, it should be House Ruse now. It was House Pictamon, but it's now House Ruse.
Yeah, I heard, man. You guys are the biggest dicks in Belisari. A lot of people are scared of you. A lot of people are, giving little looks to Jag Deep's estate. You guys gotta watch your back.
Yeah,
knives and all that.
Yeah, we're trying to deal with that. I mean, we're going for the whole don't fuck with us or we'll kill you thing since we acquired our wealth through killing kind of deal. I mean, I don't know if you heard anything about what happened during the labyrinth hunt that the what are these fuckers called? The House Exotica pulled. We did some more killing there.
Oh man, that was kind of weird, but yeah. Didn't hear too much about that, but heard you guys kicked ass.
Yeah, we try. Anywho, as my favorite informant of the streets, we're currently dealing with some issues. So, you know about... Where the fuck is those dudes? You know about, Hexen, the Hydra Hunter?
Hexen. You trying to go on a Hydra hunting trip, my man?
Actually, no. We're gonna be dealing with them in the ways we normally deal with. Keep that hush-hush, by the by.
Oh, sure thing, man. A little accident out at sea, is that what you're going for?
Something along those lines, but obviously if we do that, nothing we gain, because it'll go to his heir. So here's the plan O, because we're trying to do this a bit more, how you say, circumspect? I'm sure he has an heir, right? Most of these smart houses do, generally. Business owners and stuff. Do you happen to know of one that's disgruntled and next in line that we could, contact first? And let's say his daddy pitches off the side of the boat, he would gain the ownership, and we would have a pre-existing deal.
Oh, I see. You're trying to forge a little partnership here, my man. Interesting.
Basically. Kind of like what we have.
Well, first thing, Hexen's kind of a badass. Might not be as easy as throwing him off the side of the ship. This man can swim, and he could stab at that trident of his.
Okay, DB, I meant that as, people talk. We're gonna kill him, like how we killed everyone else. I'm just not trying to be so overt with it. Stabby stab, decapitation, whatnot. Did you not see that we destroyed an army like not too long ago?
Didn't see it, but heard about it, man. So, disgruntled heirs, huh? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, we want to make a deal, if that's possible.
Now, this gentleman's a bit unstable, a little crazy. Not fully merman, half merfolk, but he might be your guy, but you gotta be able to actually convince this little man.
Okay. Why? What's his deal?
Well, he's kind of a bit of a dick. Not too happy with the whole Hydra hunting business, but, he likes the money from it. His pops is always trying to get him to go on these trips, but he's not about it.
Have you met Oren?
Yeah. How's this cooler going?
No one knows.
That's fair. But, if you want to hit this guy up, he's living out here in the docks, living off his daddy's funds. Not a lot of it, though. So he's a little embittered about that.
You happen to know of a first mate, then? Also, hypothetically. Who his first mate is?
Oh, yeah, his first mate, Osiris. Yeah, I know that gentleman. Real loyal to Hexen, but, just between you and me, he's got a bit of a drug problem.
Oh. Well. Maybe you can help me with that. What's he into?
You ever heard of Never Coke? Crazy shit,
No.
man. I don't fuck with Never Coke.
Really? I thought you fuck with everything.
I fuck with most things, but that, he shivers. That scares me.
A drug that scares you. That must be some fucking shit.
Probably rattles, not shivers, right?
Yeah, it ain't natural. It gives me the rattles. Yeah, man, it ain't natural. It's magically infused. Now, you see everything I do? It goes from Earth. It goes from the Nern, man.
Oh, so all druid stuff then.
Hell yeah. I'm into that Earthcraft.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you're looking for some Never Coke, maybe I could look the other way and get some into your hands. But, yeah, guys got a real big problem with that Never Coke.
Alright, how about this? Get me some of that shit. I'll front you the cash. And, when we decide if we're gonna meet up with him, give it over to me, and if we don't end up meeting up with him, just sell it on the side, give me half of the profits.
Sure thing, man. Gotten real enterprising ever since you guys took over Jag Deeps. I like it.
Look, man, the investigation gig didn't work out too well. Granted, we still got connects and stuff from it, but we were getting used. I don't like being used, and you know what I want out of this life.
Yeah, man.
Can't get that by helping the little guy.
Just a fair warning to you, though. In pursuit of monsters, man, just make sure you don't become one.
Little late for that, friend. Hey, at least this monster considers you a friend, right?
Yeah. DB here is friends, alright? He ain't food. There ain't a lot of meat on these bones anyway, so...
I grip his wrist tightly and go, we're friends, right? Friends don't fuck friends over.
Yeah, do an insight check, Jest over here.
That's a 1.
Never mind. He seems as cool as a cucumber, and he just nods his head. Friends,
all right,
man.
Cool. I pass him How much would it be to buy those kind of drugs?
With your current amount of funds, you could afford all the Nevercoke you want.
I give him like 10 funds worth, I guess.
I'd say it's something that you don't need to like spend your funds on to get your hands on some Nevercoke. Is what I mean.
All right, but I want him to make some money, so he stays friends, even though
Oh, sure. So you're gonna invest. You can invest 10 funds then, and if it pays off, then sure. Okay.
It's like he's my favorite informant, so I want to invest in his herbal remedies.
All right. Cool. All right, man. You need anything else?
Actually, can you look into the history of the Rosethorn family?
Look here, pal. I'm a drug dealer. I ain't no historian.
Oh, wait, actually, then can you find me someone that might know more about a new contact, I guess? A new friend to make?
I suppose I could. I mean, we are friends after all.
The best.
And he's gonna give another nod. I guess he can't really see anything behind his stoned eyes.
Yeah. Not to mention, I just invested in his business.
Yeah. Alright, man. Well, it's been good seeing you. And, just stay safe out there, my man.
Will do. Stay up, DB.
You know me.
Maybe I'll see you when all this monstering is done.
Let's hope so.
And he walks out.
Alright. And you leave DB to his smoke-filled den. Alright, and I guess Victima, we'll cut to you then at the Hunters Guild.
Okay.
Oh, he gets a fucking background and I don't? Fuck you.
Well, this was a map already, so...
We've been here
yeah. And do you see your man, the Hunters Guild, Sir Oozworth? He's pretty much the bookkeeper and just the guy that handles all the technical stuff. And he sees you walk in. Oh, hey, Victima! How are you doing, youngin?
Ah, Oozworth, how are you?
Quite well. Just, I'm here with my lovely Miss Wigglesworth and just taking care of some accounting business. You know how it is.
No, I don't. Numbers are not my forte.
Oh, come on. You've gotta hunt down the formula and then divide down and chop down all the remainders. It's its own kind of hunting.
Sounds boring.
Oh, trust me, it's fun. I'll show you sometime, Victima. Math is your friend. Because sometimes you gotta figure out, okay, there's 5 targets. And if I kill 3 of them, then I gotta deal with 2. And then that's the remainder. And then, you divide 2 by 1, and that's how you figure out which one's the weak one. Or something. Oh, jeez.
Not much of a hunter, huh? That analogy was as sad as your marriage to this dog is.
Hey! Look, just because I transferred all Mrs. Wigglesworth's soul into my pup doesn't mean, it's a sad marriage. I mean, she doesn't talk much, but, it was a tragic time. Well, if I was back in the day, I'd show you a thing or two, alright, Victima? Oh, you youngins coming around here, you don't even know how to string up your own bow, you just buy it from the store, I see you.
Why would I waste my time doing it myself?
Well, that makes you appreciate the hunt. You gotta be intimate with your equipment, Victima. That's how you hunt. When you know what you got and you know how it's made. That's real hunting.
Shut up.
Okay.
Oosworth, I must know. Do people ask to hunt contracts to like kill people? This is not exactly Assassin's Guild, but do people sometimes come here for that sort of thing?
He's just like looking at you. Then he looks at his paper and he writes something down. And it says, can't talk now.
Okay. Oosworth, I'm looking for a surviving member of the Jagdeep family. Do you know where they might be?
He writes something else down. Can't talk. Someone told me to shut up and didn't apologize.
Oosworth, I will take it as your tacit approval if you do not tell me the answer to my question that I can come around here behind your desk and take all the funds that are hiding underneath there.
No.
Okay. Answer my goddamn question, Oosworth.
Okay, can you repeat the question?
I'm looking for surviving members of the Jagdeep house. Do you know where they are?
Oh, his Jagdeep house. Let's see here. Let me go through my records. Let's see. All I could find is something about a dad. He had a dad, but he's renounced the whole Jagdeep clan. As far as I know, he lives out by the sea now. Kind of a hermit, that one. Maybe I should have done that. So I have to do with all of you really rude people.
You went from Maury to Seinfeld.
Yes, well, I get rude when I have accountants telling me how to hunt.
Accountant, I started this Hunters Guild.
I thought Mamatei did.
No, he's from Nick's house. Oh wait, you're not here.
Who are you answering, Oosworth?
I'm sorry. Sometimes Miss Wiggleworth talks to me, or at least I think she does. I really want her to.
It's because you're a failed hunter.
Please don't say that.
I should have married your brother. Black Oosworth.
Because he can't understand her?
Huh?
Is it because he can't understand her?
It's just like it's like a stuffed dog. It's just like sitting there looking at him.
Oh, it's a stuffed dog. I thought it was like a live dog.
No, he's insane.
I don't know if that's alive or dead.
That button fries.
You're telling me this fucking ooze of glasses and a skeleton? You can see the fucking skull in its fucking thing. You telling me that's alive and this dog isn't?
Yes, I don't make the rules here, Dictina. I just live in Bellatsari.
Mamatei does.
All right. Well, can you tell me exactly where he lives, this hermit?
Let's see here. Yeah, I could. I want you to say sorry for being disrespectful to your elders.
Oosworth,
Yes?
I'm sorry that you want me to apologize for being disrespectful to you, but I don't give a shit.
Well, I heard the words that I needed to. I'll just ignore the rest of it.
Hey, you do that.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, friend.
I think he sleeps. He's a fucking ooze.
Now, a bit of a question for you. Where do you live now? I have to update our records.
Same place.
Okay.
Wait, all right. How often do we give away information on where hunters live? Are you trustworthy? Can I trust in you?
Well, I mean, I have this record right here about the Jag Deep relative, and I know where their address is, and I just gave it away to you, so I guess you could trust me.
Oozworth, he's not a member of the Hunters Guild. I expect that he wouldn't have any hunter. We have hunter privilege here, do we not?
You said hunter privilege.
Well, yeah, hunter privilege. If I want to know where a hunter is, I can find him. And he was a former member, yes. He still pays his gratuities.
Guy, the Jag Deep, from Jag Deep's house, the father.
Well, yeah.
Hunter.
He hunted before. I mean, why else would I have his records here?
Is he a hunter now?
No, not anymore. He's kind of like me, a hermit. I should go join him, actually.
You should retire with him.
But yes, please, can I get your address information?
I'm homeless, Oozworth.
Oh, well, you can stay with me and Mrs. Wigglesworth, then. Here at the Hunters Guild. We have lodging.
Oozworth, do you have any children?
No, I'm but a lonely slime.
Any heirs to your, I would imagine, vast fortune?
Well, I'd like to believe that this thing dies with me, but I'm giving it to Miss Wigglesworth. She's always been the head of the family.
Quite. And should she...
Sorry.
Go on.
And should she pass, who gets it?
Well, that's up to her, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Well?
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 Well? Where the hell does he live, Oozworth?
I told you already!
Right, well, I'll see you in Al, Oozworth.
I'll see you. That's where I ended your sentence.
I'll see you in Belisary then.
As I leave, I just flip him the bird.
This guy, Victor reminds me a lot of Drake right now.
I know, right? Seriously. Yep, you play different characters, dude.
They're different. Very different. He doesn't have a pen.
I feel like he would if he could.
Well, I mean, I hate Malorites, so it makes sense I would hate Oozworth.
I guess that's fair. He is a devoted Malorite.
I find that the weirdest part of your character, by the way.
What's that?
That you are in a guild of the people you hate most in the world.
Only to kill the person who killed my village. And my family. I will make him suffer. And then I will kill the god of the hunters.
I respect your lofty ideals, sir.
Alright, guys, check it out.
Mm.
We can do this thing, or we can do this thing. I'm gonna tell him that this is where this dude lives.
Yeah, so the information I said was, and I share what DB shared with me.
Okay. So,
I don't know whether or not the head of the household is this guy, but he may have information on whoever it is that claims to own or that wants the Jagdeep house. So maybe we should see the father first before we do anything.
Sounds about right. Should we make a contact with that dude anyway?
Dude?
The heir to the throne, because we have to kill those guys anyway.
Oh, we don't have to if we could find out where the dude has our friend's hostages, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. But the debt won't be cleared, you know? My thinking.
Look, they're gonna have to come collect it, and they're gonna get a fistful of arrows if they try.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jess really wants to kill.
He hasn't stabbed anybody in a while.
I'm not Amin. Shut up.
Yeah, I would say anything that you guys want to do isn't necessarily time sensitive at this point. So whichever route you want to take, you could go ahead and do that.
Then let's go find this other Jagdeep.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head out of town and visit this remote, I suppose, not really a fishing village, but something by the shore of Lake Necroon. It's definitely a few hours away, but eventually you guys make it to the location that they have given you. And what you see is, it seems someone set up like a small little refuge for themselves. You see like a well, you see a dock, like a homemade, custom-made dock. Nothing too shabby, nothing too expensive or fancy. And you see a ramshackle shack as well, which is facing out towards the sea. So it seems this person set up their own little like paradise, their own little enclave. But you don't see the person necessarily outside. He may be in the house, if he's here. If you guys want to do like an investigation check or anything along those lines.
Yeah. Let's look for traps too while we're at it.
Sure.
Guys, this guy used to be a hunter, right?
Yeah, I suppose he did used to be a hunter, actually. Yeah, do an investigation check.
Okay. I'm gonna guide myself.
Damn! Nice!
Okay, failed. Urkalash will tackle Perry again.
Okay.
Keep on your toes!
Ooh, it's gonna be tough for Perry to beat over here. I think Urkalash gets the upper hand.
Sneak attack! Flying lariat.
Ooh, close, but not close enough.
He gets on top of him and goes, "Now we're 2-1. I'm gonna get you next time. It will be even, Perry Cruz."
Alright, and Victima, what you find, looking through this, his yard area, what you see is he's got a bunch of like owlbear traps laid out, just around the perimeter. Not necessarily leading to the house itself, but just like precautions, because this area seems to be like there's owlbears nearby, but not necessarily near a property. And also with that crit, what you find is by a well. It seems that he doesn't necessarily use this well for like water. Like the bucket itself seems like it doesn't have any like water damage on it. But you notice that there's something arcane about it. That there's some kind of like arcana magic going on here with this well and this bucket.
And you guys want to check this out?
I mean, sure, why not? Jess climbs into the well.
Why? Do an arcana check.
Oh.
I just jumped in.
No, he would just crawl down the wall.
Oh, I guess he would.
I mean,
Okay.
I could check since I'm closer in.
I guess
Alright,
I'll give you, describe to me what you do, what you're checking here.
Well, depending how big the well is, right, like a water well, it's enough for a person to actually like walk or slide in.
Yeah.
So he's doing the whole Spider-Man, the thing where you, like, if you're between two walls, you press against it, but he's not actually using too much force because you can just stick to them.
Mhm.
And as he's going down, he's like, because it's probably around his face, he's like using his dark vision to see if there's any runes or anything specifically odd about the well.
Okay, I'll give you advantage on the Arcana check then, since you're being very meticulous about this.
Yes, I was an investigator at one point in my life. 16.
16, alright. So what you see with these runes is, it seems that this is divination magic. You notice that the bucket itself has runes around it as well that seem to correspond to the runes on the wall. And it looks like if you rotate it down, it seems to have some kind of like inscription here. And it seems that these runes, they're on a timer. Like, eventually, after a certain amount of time, these runes will like, dissipate and send some kind of like divination magic out towards some direction. You're not sure where it's going to go. But it looks like as long as you keep manipulating this bucket and this well, this message will not, this divination message will not be sent out.
Interesting. Alright, I climb back out and tell him that. So
Okay.
it seems like it's either he has a trap door situation there or a secret entrance or something. Divination magic don't necessarily. I know some div magic, but not that much.
Div magic.
I guess
That's
you could
what
do, with that information, you could do survival and maybe I could give you a hint. If you guys want.
I have 3 survival.
Guidance. God damn.
Alright. Nope.
+7. Unbelievable.
+7, -1.
Critical
Don't make a
fail.
difference.
Yep.
Well, are we knocking on the door of your new friend there, Victima?
Whoa. So what now?
What? Aren't we here to see this dude?
Harry will not.
Friends are in the
Okay.
pit. What if they're just like being captive right there?
Alright,
Well.
so you're gonna knock, Pooh?
This is the door for the.
The shack.
This is Jagdeep's relative shack.
Yeah, from the information that Victim was able to get.
Oh, then no. I was thinking it's somebody else's shack.
Whose shack did you think it was?
For the heir to the Hydra thing.
Oh. Yeah, this is Grandpa Jagdeep. Or Father Jagdeep, rather.
Yeah, which is weird, by the way. It's so suspect because he gave up, like, his entire kingdom, basically.
His inheritance to it.
His inheritance to it.
Mm-hmm.
It may or may not be him. Who knows? So,
It seems
should we just?
odd.
Can we just like? Are there windows?
There are windows on the shack.
No.
There are windows on the shack.
All right. Well, look inside. Look inside. No, of
Are you doing it stealthily?
course. I'm guiding myself.
Alright, go for it. Okay, and
I don't-
give it a look-see.
I don't think you could put guidance on yourself.
There you go.
Yeah, you can. Alright, what you see is... You see like an older gentleman. Looks like this. Sitting at a table. He seems to be going over a spellbook while occasionally looking up and out at the sea.
No. I wonder if it is this guy. If this guy is holding our friends captive, what if he just like hide and see if he goes somewhere, and then maybe he leads us to our friends.
I mean, that's an option, I guess.
You guys want
You guys gonna stick this dude out?
All right, let's go in.
We going in or we doing a stakeout? What's the plan?
whatever you guys want to do?
Lord Ruse over there is walking in.
Urkel, let's do this.
I have bested you. Fuck you.
I'm gonna wait outside.
Okay, orcs first.
Wait, did you not hear what he said? I have bested you, so fuck you.
He's still barking orders.
Huh, I never thought Urkel would ever miss an opportunity to tackle someone.
You don't know me. I choose what I decide to do.
Alright, and Perry
Hey,
knocks on the
Perry
door.
Ruse to the door.
Perry wishes to dodge.
Beat the athletics check then, homie.
Yeah. I guess you're getting tackled through the door.
Ugh.
So you slam through the door. This guy immediately jumps up, closes his spellbook, looks at you, looks at Perry, looks at Urkelash. He's like, "Oh Lord, what is this?"
What is this indeed?
Forced entry.
Are you trying to rob me?
Look around and like, does it look like there's anything to rob from here?
Then I suggest you hold on. I'm gonna do a GM roll here on one of you boys.
The fuck's a GM roll, Brian?
Secret roll for a secret meme. Oh yes. Huh. I've been expecting you.
We've been expecting you.
So, it seems you're the ones that are responsible for killing the Jack Deeps. Is that so?
You're their dad.
Yes. Yes, I am their father. Those
Wouldn't you be
ungrateful
more
little
torn up?
shits. Ah, no. I foresaw this coming. They've only been making enemies and making a mockery of our fortune. I'm glad
It's ours now.
I suppose it is.
Necron rules. Raw. And Urkelash will flex and intimidate him with his shiny biceps.
Alright. I guess you don't have advantage. That doesn't seem to work. And he's just going to be like, well, and how can I help you fine gentlemen?
Just hear this from outside through
You
a
would
crack
hear this.
door.
This guy's quite loud.
Okay, he knocks on the door. Coming in.
Well, you guys broke down the door, so.
I know, he just knocks on the thing. It's an open door, but he's like being nice and knocking first.
Okay.
Coming in.
Well, please,
That
please. Sit down, make yourselves at home.
Victima.
Victim.
What?
I'm not here.
Just come inside already.
No.
Alright, fine. Anyway, Sir Jag Deep, I guess? Or do not hold your name anymore.
I suppose you could call me Father Jack D.
I'd rather not, but okay.
Well, I guess you could call me Pops. How's that?
Alright, that's fine. Alright, Pops. So, your kids have basically lost your house now. Sorry about that, but rules are rules.
Well, I've given it up a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what doesn't sit right with me, man. Why?
I guess you could do a persuasion check here.
Swanky.
Why give up the fame and the fortune?
Exactly. 12.
Well, it's just something that doesn't suit me anymore. One of you guys could give like a insight roll here then.
My inside is garbage.
I got it.
Oh wait, it's not that bad actually. It's 5.
With that, I guess you could kind of gleam. There's a little bit of like shame in his face. A little bashful about it. So it seems there's something like regret or like shame.
So which cousin did you fuck?
You let on a little bit too much, my friend.
Well, you know, I like to hit the hammer on the nail. Hit the hammer on the nail.
Very, very blunt indeed. Yes, there is great shame within the Jack Deep blood. A bit of infamilial occurrences, as our lady Lympha had figured out, and something that I couldn't stand to bear. I do believe you're familiar with Autumn Events, no?
Yes. She's dead now, by the way.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Well, I guess that's one less witness now, huh?
So, why don't you run us down the list of witnesses?
Witnesses? Well, I'm staring at 3 right now. You 3 are in our little dirty secrets. The shame of the Jagdeep clan.
I mean, if you try to kill us, we're not going to go down easy, man. This is not a thing we do.
Yeah.
Well, of course. I'm not interested in fighting anymore. That's something that I leave to the little ones. They're rather bloodthirsty, but me, I prefer the old solitude, the old simple life. So what is your interest in these witnesses?
Some interest here, some interest there, you know. A little bit of history.
Just history. You want to hear an old man ramble about his past?
Well, I wouldn't want to hear old man ramble, but I'd like to, you know, learn about maybe his future. The future of the Jagdeep family. You know, they say children are the future.
I get the feeling that you're hinting at something, but you don't want to let me in on it.
God. What's it called? Someone's threatening us, and they seem to be related to your family in some way or form.
I guess you could roll... If you want to figure out more, roll persuasion on this. It'll be a lower check.
Cool. Anyone else want to do a persuasion?
I'll do it.
My persuasion's only 3.
Nice. Alright, there you go. Well, since you've already let on that you know quite a bit about our own shame, perhaps the old man has stuck his whistle in a few of the unsavory places. And let's say that there's a few little bastard children running around.
Oh, shit. Gross. Okay,
Yeah.
so specifically the one we're dealing with is a rose thorn.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. I did spend some time with the old grandpa, grandmother Roseford.
Grandfather.
I mean, I guess he swings always.
I guess anything and everything is on the table when it comes to you guys.
It's indeed. It's gotten us into quite a bit of heat. But unfortunate that, well, let's just say that my niece-in-law ended up marrying my son. Or my daughter-in-law.
Yeah. Wait. So the daughter's not yours, but someone else's.
Yes, 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 yes. Now, where this one could have ran off to has been a bit of a mystery to me, but I do believe I could point you in the right direction. What is your... I suppose you're trying to get rid of this one now?
Well, mostly to cut him off at the head. I don't necessarily want to kill him. I guess. Oh, we might, depending on how much of a dick he is. But yes, he has something of ours. You know how it is.
Alright, I guess with that 25 that you got on that persuasion parry, I'm gonna let that ride. And he is going to say, just give me a moment. I've got to look at something special in the back here for you. And he's gonna go rummaging through his, I guess his, like, storage closet. He seems to pull out a scepter of some kind. And
I'm gonna point to Bictima. I'm gonna point from Bictima.
He's still outside.
Are you still outside?
Point at me.
Okay, I'm gonna point to Jess, and then I'm gonna point to the spell book. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Take it.
Oh, dude, no. Have you never dealt with wizards before? Those things can be fucking booby trapped out of the shit. I'll explode.
Oh, that is a thing, isn't it?
Jess doesn't know. He just remembers Orin talking mad shit about his books.
Let me see if I have any history on mages and their spell books being booby trapped.
Okay, you're gonna roll history? Never in your life have you ran into a spellbook that was booby trapped. Seems safe to me.
A-okay. I'm gonna give the okay sign.
Call him a bitch and do it yourself.
I'm not a stealthy boy.
So what?
Alright, well... he's going to come returning from his storage closet. And he's going to hand this rod to you. He'll say, take it to the Necromancer's Guild. Tell them what you've told me. Leave out the incesto. If you could.
I mean, it's not that gross, considering how things we've seen in this world.
I mean, maybe I could, but do you think you could just give us a name of the incest child that was born?
Okay. I'll take the 25. His name is Donovan.
Donovan, you say?
Yes. And once you arrive at the Necromancer's Guild, ask for Chauncey.
Why does that name sound familiar? I don't know a story.
Somebody might have ran into before.
Chauncey?
Chauncey, yes. A dear old friend of Grandpa here.
Did you say Pops?
Yes, Grandpa, Pops, it's all the same to me. Now.
Oh yeah, you realize you have a grandchild, right?
A grandchild, you say?
Yeah. I mean, I'm giving this for you for free because you're being nice, and it's kind of shitty to not know that you have grandchildren, not to visit them. Yeah, your son did it with, or when they ended with Rosebud Thorn, they had a kid. I think she's a vampire.
Oh no, he conceived? Ooh, that
Yes.
can't be good. That can't be good at all.
Why so?
Well, as you may know, the Jagdeep blood courses quite strongly with magical inclinations. You've seen the result of my previous seed. You know, Lord Jagdeep. Nothing to sneeze at. A little bit of a shit, but...
His sister was more gangster, to be honest.
Yes, the women do seem to have quite a bit of magical potential as well. Well, I mean, if that's the case, I would advise you to be careful around her.
Well, I mean, we're not really doing anything against her. You're her grandpa. You should probably visit. It's not nice. She has no family anymore.
Oh, that's really sad.
Stay so far behind in school, Jasmine.
Precisely.
Precisely, Jasmine.
Precisely, Jasmine. You'll stay far behind for the longest time. But I have no interest in these familial affairs. If you wish to get rid of them, do so. It is not my concern.
That's kind of a dick move, but alright, whatever.
Well, what are you going to do about my door here?
Oh,
Probably walk over it.
seems like. Don't you have some money?
I believe it's only fair that you pay for it, no?
Oh.
No!
Brian.
Yes?
Since I knew about the runes in the well, can I look around his house for similar ones?
Sure. Do a perception roll.
Don't fail me now.
Or even Arcana.
Perception was the one pressed. I mean, even if I did Arcana, it's +3 regardless.
Alright, you sense something in the air. Something magically charged that has been here since, I guess, as soon as you guys walked in. And it seems to be some kind of like concentration spell that he's holding on to. And another divination spell, you get the feeling.
Interesting. Sadly, I don't know what divination specifically.
Sorry, guys.
Arcana.
I'm back.
I suppose you can do Arcana, or you could even do Detect Magic.
I don't have that. I'm a cleric.
I can do detect magic.
I could detect evil.
I mean, you should see if this asshole's evil.
That's not what it is.
It's definitely a dick.
Definitely a dick.
Is he? I mean, you broke down his door.
He won't visit his grandchild after finding out she exists. Dick.
All right.
And he seems unnaturally chill about having his children die as well.
Yeah, super dick.
His children are dicks.
Yeah, but his grandchild wasn't a dick.
Children are literally the Jagdeep, so yeah, maybe that's a good reason.
I guess. But this grandchild is innocent.
Yeah, and he seems fine with sending you off to kill his other illegitimate child as well.
Maybe the reason why he passed
Very
up.
cool. And he's just real chill. I detect magic.
Alright. What you learn about this spell is it seems to be some kind of like, not really magic mouth, but more like a magic ear that seems to be listening and storing this information. Almost recording, if you will.
Wait, so he has a security system in his house?
Seems so.
What a weird old man.
Wait,
and I guess with the dwell as well, what you can determine is the reason the spell resets is it seems to be some kind of like message spell. It seems to be sent somewhere into like a neck rune, and it seems to be like a dead man switch almost.
Oh, so if something happens to him, someone gets a thing, and if he doesn't reset it, they'll know he died or whatever.
Pretty much.
But if you just set it off while he's alive.
No, he has to reset the incantation every day or every certain couple hours.
Wait.
So the dead man thing is, if you're not there to press the button, basically, that means something happened to you, so they're gonna check on you.
What if you dispel magic? Do we have that?
Basically, you're triggering it, because if it dispels magic and the check isn't done at a certain time, that means something happened to you or something happened to the thing.
Who would this go to?
We don't know.
Yeah, it's somewhere in Bellatsari.
That is the question that we don't
What
have
if we
yet.
what if we fuck around and just set it off? Or
And whomever it's waiting for will answer.
do it. I do it.
Do you have to spell magic?
Do I have to? What if I just take the bucket?
You can take the bucket with you, I guess.
I take the bucket.
What about divine sense? Do I sense anything? Evil.
You don't sense anything evil. No.
Evil. No
I guess
desecration?
Do Asimar
What about
count
desecration on this land?
Do Asimar count as celestial?
No.
Okay. Alright, so never mind.
Wait, hold up. Is this motherfucker Azamar?
Well, now we know.
I guess so.
Yeah, there it is.
No desecration either.
Well, shit.
Alright.
They, Asimars are humans, the significant amount of celestial or any good outside of blood in their ancestry.
Yeah, it's not anything there.
Okay. So you wouldn't pick it up with your divine sense.
I tried this before. I think I tried this before with Stacy and them, and I realized that they're Azamar. They're not celestial. You would think they were fucking celestial.
Yeah. Okay. What? I suppose I've been of use to you? And really, it's a pleasure meeting you all. You're not what I expected at all. Oh yes, the door, of course, of course. Well, if you could provide me with, I suppose the cash to do it, I'm but an old hermit, out at sea. Money isn't something that I, really traffic in quite often.
Urkalash picks up the broken pieces, slams it against the wall, and goes, "Fixed. Now we shall leave."
Doesn't it say...
Do an athletics for Urkalash.
It says that the creatures are known to bear celestial touch due to amazing physical features.
Wow, he actually makes it look pretty good. Not
Can we
bad.
go now? I'm bored. I am bored. Don't make me break more things. This is not something we should be dealing with right now.
Well, it's up to you guys.
Okay. So I
Tackle's
think
old man.
That's how we hope.
13. I'm trying to be true to character here.
Alright. Well, he's not very, athletic. Wow, he dodges. Alright.
Oh, you have some skin on you, old man. You should go to the Groom's Club. It's very good. Maybe you could learn a thing or two, or teach a thing or two.
Or both.
I do need to get into some new activities now that I'm into my retirement. Maybe we will see each other at the Grimm's Club.
Fare thee well, old man.
Ah, yes. Fare thee well, young one.
And Perry tackles Urklash through the door.
Alright, let's see where this goes.
Urklash will hold his ground.
Damn.
Get rocked, son.
I fix door, you don't break. And throws him out the window.
Wow, that's 2-2. You guys are even now.
Wait, let's see if he can throw me through the window.
15, not bad.
Ooh,
Throws you through the fucking window. And as he's throwing him out, it's 3-2 now. I am Lord of Power.
Damn, and you feel a great sense of shame wash over you, Perry.
Perry flies out the window like a rag doll.
You feel so much shame from that it just lingers with you, Perry, and the next guy you interact with might not respect you.
What's up, asshole?
It's not a might with this one. It's a definite disrespect.
All right, what's the deets? What do we got now? What do we learn from this guy? Give me the breakdown. Jest.
Let's see. What do we get from this guy? Let's see. He obviously doesn't give a fuck about his family. He might actually be the one dealing with our current predicament. He has some powerful friends because someone's keeping an eye on him. If you haven't noticed with the whole dead drop well thing. He has a real mage book because I don't want to touch it. And he's not letting on everything that he knows because it seems like he wants all the heirs killed. Because if they are all killed, then maybe he can usurp his thing and clean his case. You know? He might even be trying to become a lich, but that's just an assumption there.
Damn, I should have probably went in that room. We can like an insight check. All right. So what does he want us to do? He wants us to get rid of the chick.
No, he doesn't want. He just gave us information on who might be the one dealing with us, which was probably his missing illegitimate son when he fucked the Rose Thorn matriarch.
Oh, so he cucked his son.
No, he cucked the original Rose Thorn patriarch. His son married the Rose Thorn woman, but she has an illegitimate brother from his loins.
What is this, like double incest?
Triple.
We thought that the two were like the cousins were hooking up, and I think they were, but the father was hooking up with, and then the kids are. So he like hooked up with his cousin and his like sister or something.
No, technically, okay. So from what I understand, right? So Jack Deeps are brother and sister, his actual children, and they might be related to the Rose Thorns in some way or fashion, which is weird.
Whatever.
Huh?
Friend? Are they like half brother and sister? The Rose Thorns?
Sorry, what's that? If they're half brother and sister?
The Rose Thorns are like the half brothers to the Jack Deeps.
Not half brothers, but the father Jagdeep hooked up with the father of the mother of Lady Roseborn.
Yes.
Okay, this is like prior. This is like but Lady Rosethorn is not his kid.
Not his kid.
Okay, I'm like thinking he had sex with her, and another woman had his 2 kids, and they hooked up. But his son also hooked up with the Rosethorn, who was also his kid. Like his son is only attracted to his family. Okay. And now he wants us to kill this person who's like I guess a Rosethorn then, right?
No.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He doesn't want
right?
to kill anyone.
The person he thinks the other person is like a Rosethorn then, like an illegitimate child of the Rosethorns, right?
He gave us information on his illegitimate son,
Who is a Rosethorn?
who is a Rosethorn, yes. And I gave him info that he had a granddaughter living around, or unliving, I guess.
All right. I guess now it's just like, who do we kill? Do we fucking help out that guy who kidnapped our friends? Why would we help him out? Fuck that guy.
No, we
Let's find that
know
guy.
him. We're gonna kill him.
Yeah. Let's find him. Can we trust this guy?
No. I don't trust this guy. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Kill them all.
Who do we trust?
I think we should go after the kidnappers. Fuck doing what they want.
But we don't know who the kidnappers specifically are.
But he pointed us in the right direction, right?
Yeah, base. Kind of, yeah.
More detective work. That's what we were before. We just need to get past and hit the ground running. That's what we were when we started all this. We were a detective. Let's get back to our goddamn roots.
I mean, fuck it. I still carry.
This is what I specialize in.
Then let's go hunt the fuckers that took our property. I mean, our friends. Well, one of them is our property. Definitely.
So I guess we're back to being detective.
The 4 dicks. All right.
I mean, technically speaking, we never were not detectives still. We just became lords.
We became detective lords.
We're just basically detectives now with more clout.
I guess so. Alright, since this next section is going to be pretty long if you guys do go this route, I guess we'll just push it to, we'll pick up next week.
Yeah, this is a good time, I think, anyway, so.
Yeah, it's like 11:50-ish.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Alright.
What's up?
John, how do you like the